There's no sound. Drawing aces, dropping with the aces. There's no sound, guy. I need to learn the lyrics.
I know you totally do. All right, guys. So we're live. That was Sim, the remix to the Drawn Aces intro. You know, we're gonna make sure we get that. We get a copy. You know, put that on Spotify. You know, the Sim rap.
That's definitely gonna get clipped.
Definitely. All right. Well. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Pimp Your Project stream. I am your host, as always, Edwin Acevedo, here with the other half of the Blunt Talk Brothers. Sim, what's going on?
What's up? Welcome, everybody, to the Pimp Your Project show.
That's right.
We got P.I.M.P, but, you know, just pimp it.
Yeah, I mean, you could call it what you want. The point of this stream is basically to hang out with some great creators with some cool projects. And we got two very talented creators here. We got Ben. Introduce yourself.
Yep. What's going on? I am Ben Fuselier, also known as Fusebox, and I am the creator of Outlaw Knights, Genesis of a Renegade, now in demand on Indiegogo.
There we go. And the other guest creator, I should say, is Michael Beacon from Seven Legions.
Who's that guy? I never heard of him.
Must be new to our comics.
Yeah, I know. I just came out of nowhere. There's a little hole in the ground that's crawled out of there. Yeah, now I'm here.
Yeah, guys, please like and share and let everybody know we're here hanging out for the next hour, checking out some cool projects. And why don't we start with one right now? A little drum roll. And the first project up is, there we go, Outlaw Knights, Genesis of a Renegade. It's in demand now. It's got $7,280 by 132 backers. Ben is running his second campaign. And it says Cyrus Lawson is caught up in the machinations of Ivory, infamous pirate captain of Hazard. So why don't you tell everybody a little bit about what Outlaw Knights is about?
Well, Genesis of a Renegade, this is going to be part 1 of 2. Had to split it in half. But essentially, this is going to kick off the Outlaw Knights saga. And this takes place in the distant future. Humanity has started colonizing into outer space. It's very much a new frontier time period. The nations of Earth, history in many ways is repeating itself. The nations of Earth are all at each other's throats, competing over territory and resources. And it's a very chaotic time period. And there are colonies that want independence, and there's a boom in piracy. And so in the middle of all this, we've got our main character, Cyrus Lawson, who's kind of a small town guy who's looking to be, I guess, kind of a small town hero. But those plans are pretty much ripped right from under him, as he is now going to be caught up in a very big heist that is going to take him to places that he never, ever wanted to go.
Awesome. So who's the team that you've assembled for this?
I am the writer and creator, of course, and our artist is Render Contender, who has worked on a lot of popular projects like John Malin's Graveyard Shift, Volume 2, also on Chrono Mechanics by Art T. Bear.
Yeah, man. No bad. Render's a really talented guy, man.
When I first found him, like, it was like, you know, I was amazed that I found an artist that was this amazing, like, just out there on the internet, you know. So it's been incredible. And our colorist is a fellow who goes by the name of Press Colors, who operates out of India. And again, another guy who, like, I had never heard of, but his color work, I haven't seen this much depth in a long time in a lot of images like this. And so I just, again, I'm so grateful for them, like having met them. And of course our letterer, none other than Eric Weathers, who happens to letter everything.
Almost. So yeah, man, looking at some of this art here, Render's a very talented guy, man. Like I came across him doing like the fan art he was doing for the CG crossover, which I thought was really good. He actually did one of my Ace avatars.
Really?
A while back, yeah. It was a very dope version. I used to have it all the time when I used to stream. So yeah, man, it's good to see him on another project. Chrono Mechanics was a lot of fun. So yeah, I like that. It's a nice panel.
Hell yeah. That seems to be like, I think, like that's the majority favorite that I find.
Yeah, man,
Everybody
you gotta have
loves
those those dynamic ones really kind of capture your eye. So you have the letters here with the preview. That's interesting. Like I'm conflicted about doing that for for myself. I just think like, if it's like a big book, it wouldn't bother me but like a smaller one. I think like, maybe you'd want to save some of that, but no, man, these look great. Scrolling down some more. Oh, who is this guy right here? That's the main man.
Well, he's actually about to have a face pretty soon.
That's dope.
That was actually the most recent thing that I was talking with Render about. Is we finally have to put a face on that.
There we go.
I like the
So yeah, man, how's like progress going? How much of this is done?
We're over halfway done. We had a month that we got delayed due to some COVID fun BS. But luckily we are now back on track, and I'm estimating that we should be wrapped up by the end of March, but it might get pushed. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna make sure to let everybody know. But it's not gonna be pushed by much if it gets pushed. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't gonna be like a year or anything like that. Like,
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, man, March is almost here, man. Like, this time has been flying by lately, so it's gonna be almost here in a couple of months. So you still have time to back this. We'll go over the tiers in a second. I just want to make sure we play the trailer and say, first off, hail to Chris for joining us.
What's up, Chris?
Hail, Chris. And now let's play this trailer.
Love that trailer. That was done by Verse Films, who are who work for Karshina of the Skits team.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. This StreamYard's giving me all sorts of issues today. You know, just wait till you have to stream live for all the issues to pop up.
I'm having to do this from my phone right now, and like
Oh
I
yeah,
was kind of going
StreamYard
in and out during the trailer.
yeah, StreamYard is not good on phones. I found that out the hard way.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's see if we can get this up again because I want to hit up some of the tiers for you. Just gonna take a second. You know, and I'm using the premium version too, so it's still all sorts of buggy. You know,
You're still having issues?
a little bit. It hasn't been too bad, but I think it might be also just because a lot of people are streaming. You know, like usually Friday. Yeah, usually Fridays are pretty light, so the fact that everybody and their mom is streaming today doesn't really help. So, do you have any more of a timetable about how long you want to keep this open to? Like, are you going to keep this open for like another year after it fulfills, or do you want to close and move on to the next one?
I figure I'm probably gonna close it around the time I launch part 2.
All right, that's cool.
Cool.
All right, here we
So
go.
you're probably gonna sell the leftover on the second one.
All right, so we have the feature tier is Outlaw Nights plus cover pinup. Talk a little bit about that.
Oh yeah, that's our sweet deal right there, because you get the comic plus a pinup of the cover of the book, which you see right there actually on that right below. I actually have one framed over at my parents' house. And I love it, so I think everybody else is gonna love it. Because that's really the main, I guess, extra that we have for this campaign right now. I wanted to keep things kind of straightforward. So right now, the other tiers we have on there are mainly for getting 2 or 3 copies or 4 copies, plus a digital preview, which is actually being assembled, once we finish the final touches on that 3rd page, actually. So that's actually going to be going out really soon.
Nice. So how much are you charging for shipping for like US?
I think for US I'm charging about 10.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
I hate charging this much. It's all for the cost of production.
Yeah, I mean, these books, they're not cheap, man. Like I've learned that the hard way.
Shipping neither.
We pay up front, we don't pay in clout. So,
Well, it's like I'm hoping we'll get to a point where we can start cutting the prices down more for future campaigns, but we need to get on more of a stable footing before that.
Yeah. Also, like I see like that quadruple tier. Since nobody's claimed it, you think about maybe doing like a 5-book tier and doing like a retail pack? I've seen some people do that, and you never know. Somebody out there could be interested and grab it.
Oh yeah, I'd love to do retail, even though I live in New Orleans, so I have no idea how the comic shops would react to me.
Yeah. Hey, I've seen it in a couple campaigns, and I think it's kind of interesting thing to do. But yeah, I like it. You keep that nice and straightforward. You can go grab that. The feature tier is only $30, so that's definitely It's not outrageous or anything. So yeah, guys, go check out Outlaw Knights. Like I said, Render's a very talented artist, good dude, and yeah, Ben has crafted a nice story here.
Yeah.
Check out some of the panels here.
Awesome artwork.
Yeah,
I
man.
love it so much.
Oh yeah.
It's always good to give people more peeks of what they can expect. Yeah, nice colors on that. So yeah, man. Outlaw Knights, Genesis of a Renegade. Go check it out. Link should be in the description. Make it nice and easy for you. All the links to everybody's projects should be in the description. So all you have to do is go click that, and it'll take you right to, and you can back this book before it ships in a couple months. So go check it out, everybody.
Amen.
There we go. All right. Now let's you got Sweens in the house. Saying him. The art looks great from Sweens. That's a high bar. Sweens doesn't just like everything. So
Hell yeah.
good compliment there, man.
That's
All
all
right.
Render, man. That's all Render.
Hey man, they always take the credit. That's what I tell everybody. Just always take the credit.
Well, you know,
Take the compliment. It's supposed to be.
I'm the guy with the cigar and the eye patch in the command center, you know.
There you go. Just, you lead the way, you know, like, yeah, that's a great idea I thought of, you know. Speaking of great ideas, you have another great book here, Seven Legions by Michael Beacon.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. So Seven Legions, a sci-fi fantasy space epic with a little bit of historical fiction too. It's like Star Wars mixed with Skyrim and Seven Samurai. So it's a story of so Azrakal was a seraphim serving the Seven Legions for over 2,000 years until he got uncovered a plot by their three greatest enemies to destroy them from within. But before he could warn the others, he vanished, leaving only his memories behind and the dreams of Hiko, an orphan in feudal Japan's Sengoku era. Now Hiko must choose between fighting the war to save the family that took him in, or fighting the war to save the galaxy itself. So it's set in a universe where humanity was once part of a galactic alliance, but they betrayed the other races and essentially got bombed back to the Stone Age. And that's where history as we know it begins, when humanity rebuilt from that. But yeah, so all humanity remembers from those times when they were part of that galactic alliance are the myths and legends that we know today. So it's like sort of like everyone's sort of remembering a bastardized version of what happened, what really happened. But it's a really big sci-fi universe. It's going to be a great it's going to be a great universe to explore throughout the series and throughout other side series. And you know, people have already got since it's already fulfilled, but still fulfilling. People have got their copies and they are really enjoying it. So yeah.
Hell yeah. I can attest to that. I sent a bunch of Comicsgate books to a buddy of mine. He knows about Comicsgate and stuff, but he's just busy with his own life. He just had a kid, so he don't really and you know, get into social media or nothing. But I sent him some books. He read them all, and I asked him to give me like a couple like books that he liked, and right off the top, one of the top handful was Seven Legions. So
yeah,
he had no idea about you or about like anything. I was like, when he said that, I was like, here we go, man, another one for Seven Legions. So
hell yeah. I always like to hear that. Yeah, I mean, like, I've had a few people tell me it's like one of their favorites. I'm glad it's got that reception. There's a lot of great books in Comicsgate, and yeah, just glad to hear. That was the big relief because like I knew the art was good because I got Henry Ponciano and Pablo Romero both working on this.
Yeah.
But the big thing was wondering what are people going to think of my writing? So yeah, glad people are enjoying
Yeah,
that.
that's me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's a scary thing. You put it out to the world, and they might like it, they might not. You know, you never know.
Yeah.
But all you can do is put in your best effort. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
man, the
like
campaign's got $7,119, 178 backers. It ships on demand. That means if you order a copy today, Beacon will get out of his pajamas. He'll run naked to the mailbox and drop off your package. Why he does that, I don't know, but it will get to you quickly. So that's all that matters.
it's my secret is to screw with the neighbors. Got to assert your dominance somehow.
That's right. So yeah, let's play this trailer. Hopefully, I click the audio box this time, and let's see how this goes.
So that was kind of the longer trailer.
Yeah, that's awesome. Though.
Yeah.
Catchy theme there you chose.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I paid someone on Fiverr about $50 to make it. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, man. Got your money's worth.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I think you only have like one tier left, right?
Yeah, one tier, but you also got add-on items. So the starting pack, you get the book, a 4-pack of trading cards, the bookmark drawn by Sim, colored by me, and a button pin that is the symbol that you see as my icon there on the side. And then you can add on a 4-pack of 11 by 17 prints, and they all look pretty great. You got one by Narwhal, one by Pablo, one by Henry, and one by Carlo Rowe. And then you can also add on a piece of original concept art. Yeah, there's the one by Henry.
Oh,
People
nice.
love that
Yeah,
one.
that's a beautiful piece right there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was originally going to be that was one of 3 designs that Henry sent in for the cover, and I saw that. I was like, oh, I love that one so much. It doesn't quite fit as a cover, but maybe as a print. So
Yeah, there we go, man.
yeah.
Yeah, showing some of the art here, fully lettered.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And one of
this
the
is
things with
really
I
the
love the
interesting.
And you're gonna
Yeah,
be
oh,
doing some
sorry.
audio. You're gonna be doing some audio stories too soon, right?
yep. So in the next few months, I'm going to start putting together a drama series. It's going to be exploring sort of the darker side of the universe. You're going to get to know uh, the villain factions a good bit more. It's going to be focused around a character named Beryl. She's a hybrid of an elf and an angel. They're called Varials. And she was kidnapped from her family by the villains as a child soldier because of the level of power that the have. So yeah, she wanted to. It's just basically like her story of how she escapes, and winds up getting recaptured and having to survive in that sort of environment. But then there's also going to be a side story focused on the dwarf with a jetpack and a rocket-powered axe, Jogar Ulfstead. You're going to see his story coming up in Inkslayer. So yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah, there's going to be a good amount of 7 Legions coming up because I also plan on
Yeah,
doing the
guys.
next campaign this year. So yeah.
Go get it because
Yeah,
it is
guys.
one of my
Go
favorites.
check out Seven Legions. Like I said, all the links should be in the. It is, man. It's a really fun book, and more importantly, I know people don't like to wait. You know, a lot of people have been waiting for too long to get some of these books. You don't have that problem with Seven Legions. The only people you can blame for not getting the book is the U.S. Postal Service.
Yep.
Everybody,
I hate them.
Beacon will get
Oh,
it out
yeah.
right to you. Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
only
guys.
had to resend one copy, and that was to Singapore. So that one, oh man, that one annoyed me. I hate paying international shipping and then not getting there.
Mm. Lordy.
Yeah, so everybody go take a look at those nice, sweet books. And like I said before, we're having a sci-fi special tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I thought it was a perfect combination. We're trying to do trying to bring creators together. There's a reason we kind of trimmed down the roster. We mostly just do 4 creators, and that's me and Sam are 2 of them. So it only allows for 2 more. So it's kind of. I think it's good to have a 4 people can have a conversation without too much interruption or somebody waiting too long to talk. So that's kind of like the new theme. If we can get it, sometimes we might do a little more, we might do a little less, depending on the week. But it's kind of
like last
the
time,
format works.
when we did the show with the Diaz, we were
No,
5,
it's just the 4 of us.
weren't we?
Yeah, it's just me, you, Phil, and Brandon.
I'm sure there was somebody else.
I don't know, Sam. Maybe I don't know if you're seeing things.
Yeah, it happens.
It's like Sam and his imaginary friend who whispers in his ear every night.
No, that doesn't happen. Only you, when you call me, you start reading those stories to put me in bed.
Hey, man, we gotta watch out for each other.
Yes. Sim, Ace, the Diaz brothers, and the Pot Gremlin.
Yes.
There you go.
So yes, speaking of Sim, Tales from the Netverse.
Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't seen that image yet.
That's the main cover of the book. The exclusive cover is not available anymore. and that's the cover that was saying, when you got that $69 tier, it said that there was a variant cover coming with it. That was it.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
damn.
So that's the final cover right now. That's the only one available on the campaign, and it's colored by Scottman.
Yeah, man, that's great. I love that.
Mm-hmm. And right now, the colors are coming in. I'm just waiting on colors, and we're getting the print file ready. We should be ready to go to print in February max. So go get yours now.
Yeah, man,
right now-
it's so close to 6,000 right there, 59.56.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe one in an add-on gets you over.
And keep in mind that for $25, right, you get the book, plus you get 2 prints, 3 stickers, and a sketch card if you're one of the first 200 physical book backers.
That's
So you
right.
get your money's worth.
Definitely. 105 backers. Sim, this is the second Indiegogo. The first one was for Blood Hunt, which you can also get. And Sim I keep having to tell Sim to remind people that you can get the badass Blood Hunt. One of my favorite, one of the most action-packed, it might be the most action-packed book in all of CG that came out. So
You can get it as a double pack if you go down, and you get it for $15 shipping, both books in the US. So it's not that expensive. So you can, and then you get all the the extras that I said before. Plus, I think you get a 60 print.
Yeah,
You get the 60 print that you got the 60 print that came with the Blood Hunt. Yep.
yeah, nice.
And if you go on the campaign right now, you'll see that I updated the 2 new pages of Scottman in there.
Yeah, and you ended up redoing all the colors for this, right?
Yep, that's what happened because we got delayed, right? And the corona, and we're all in lockdown till February 5th here, right? So
yeah.
what the fun thing is though is I found all the black and whites from the first story of Night, which were lost because I was going through an old drive to trying to find out, like, pick up like all the sketches and stuff that I had before, and I'm like, huh, what's that? Book open, and all the pages were there. So what we're doing is we're getting it all recolored. So all the the two the first Nat story and the first Roll story are all getting recolored. So there's no old colors. My shitty colors are erased. Everything's gonna be awesome.
Look at that, man. I love that.
And the beacon,
Yeah.
dude, I love that cover.
And when
And
people see the detail in this, man, they're gonna be blown away.
and right now that's the second print you get with the book.
That's awesome.
Because I unlock one print every 100 backers. So that was the print that was unlocked at the 100 backer.
Yeah, man. The colors on this story are sick, man. Oh, I love this.
Seriously.
Yeah,
This might be the thing. This might be the thing I'm looking forward to in the book most. Sim, is this story?
I keep saying it, dude. And it's like it's taking a bit longer. It's totally fucking worth it.
Yeah,
Look at the colors of Scottman too.
oh, beautiful. We gotta talk about that jacket, but yeah, man, that looks great, man.
Damn.
This is really gonna be people when they get this in their hands, they're gonna be blown away, man. I'm really happy how everything is turned out for this, man.
This is a project that means a lot to me. It's bringing back one of my first babies, and it's getting to finish what I started like in 2012, and I want to make it look as good as possible. Even presentation, like if you see like lower down, you're gonna see the ink spots is doing the colors for the presentation inside, so he's doing the interior covers. That's the interior back cover.
Yeah.
This is the other print that people will be getting, the painting. And when we reach the 7,500, we unlock 3 more stickers by 6 a.m. So we unlock the girl, so you're going to have 6 stickers. And at 10K, we unlock the Simon Bisley print and the Joe Ball print.
Yes, and you'll want to get those 6 a.m. stickers, man.
Mm-hmm.
That dude is talented. I love his style. And it's good that people are getting some of his work now, because in a couple of years he's gonna not know your name, and he won't be answering your DMs because he's gonna be huge. I kid, of course. Six is a great guy, very humble. Starfetch is gonna be great, but I think
Yeah,
he's
he's a
gonna
great
blow
guy.
up to another level.
I
Yeah,
love his
he's
style,
very
dude.
easy to work with. Yeah, man.
I used to love playing Metal Slug, dude. Like on arcade, on handheld consoles. I love that freaking game, and the style reminds me of it so much. And when I saw him draw my characters, I'm like, that's so Metal Slug. That's so Metal Slug.
Oh yeah, man.
And
Uh,
if you want to share my screen for a sec, I'm sharing a little something. Here's a preview of Tales from the Adverse 2.
yep. One quick second. There we go.
Nice.
With a little wing to ink slayer here, and the hard line.
Nice. I love it. Very cool.
So, yeah. This is the production for Tales from the Adverse 2, where we get to some of the background of Luani. So you get to know more Luani. This is her in armor. And before I close, check this out. Hexalon print.
Here we go.
Nice.
The trailer.
Wow.
Another dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
This time with a lady.
That one, yeah. Warrior Babe Dwarven. It's, told you I would make you want a fat one. There you go.
You gotta send that to Joe.
Achievement
Send that to Joe
unlocked.
Ball when it's finished.
So yeah,
Yeah,
please
guys, go,
go back to an adverse, please.
yeah, it's gonna be it's almost ready to ship, man. So it's gonna be
Yep.
soon. So you want to
Oh.
jump on it. Sim's got a lot of cool stuff coming too in the future, as you can see. So go
Yeah.
jump on the start of it, which is right now.
And it's 80 page, 74 pages of story, just like blood.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So you get you get a bang for your buck. Go get it.
Definitely. All right. So the last project we're gonna talk about today is a little something that's gonna be launching very, very soon. That's right. It's the Ace. It's coming January 31st. The story of a young man looking for purpose who discovers the remains of a shooting star that changes life forever. It's almost here.
9 days.
Again, you can almost taste it. You still got time to sign up for the mailing list. You'll receive a badass trading card by Artsider designed by Sim. It's really cool. It's going to be an exclusive. Nobody else will get it except the people who sign up for the mailing list and back the book. I'll be sending them an email link. I'm still trying to figure out the MailChimp stuff. So luckily, I got some time. Make sure everybody get like the perk correctly. But if not, I have everybody's email, and I can always double check references or whatever. I will make sure everybody who backs the book and signed up for the email gets the card. So I'm actually over my goal. I was shooting for 200 signups. I'm actually over that. So that's fun. Thank you for everybody who signed up. So yeah, let me just play this little trailer for you by the great Red Gaze.
When a young man in search of purpose stumbles across a shooting star, his life is altered forever. The alien remnant transforms him into the Ace, a superpowered armored being with wondrous capabilities. The Ace, is a throwback to early 90s Marvel comics like Darkhawk, Sleepwalker, and Death's Head 2. This is the story of an average Joe thrown into alien and extraordinary circumstances. As he struggles to get a grip on his newfound abilities, bounty hunters from outer space come to collect his prize. The H is bringing the fun, weird, and fantastic back to comics. Don't miss out. Learn the origins of the latest sci-fi legend. The H.
Oh, damn.
Yes, the dramatic ending.
Damn.
So yeah, guys.
Yes.
Like I said, it's almost here, January 31st, 3 p.m. Eastern. I will be launching the Ace, Volume 1 on Red Gaze's channel. So come join us, hang out with us. Come and support this project. Scroll down a little bit. This is going to be the trading card right there. Because of like the mailing list, I had to crop it, but yeah, you get like the main idea. The design of the card's very cool, and the colors and everything by Artsider are absolutely incredible. You'll definitely want that card. You're gonna have some badass art, a lot of cool artists like How Comics, who does the Angelique origin story. He did a tremendous job of that. I can't wait to start sharing some stuff from that story with the people. We have Sweens, who's as you can see that image on the left right there. He's doing an epilogue story, doing the pencils and the colors. Absolutely killed it. Then you have the main man Canales doing the main story. It's an absolute pleasure to work with Canales. The guy does great work, and he's definitely helped take the story to another level. And for those of you who don't know, because I kind of always gloss over it with the pitch, but in the end, this is a story about this young man called David Diaz. He's just turned 21 years old, and he's looking for purpose in his life. He's got a full-time job, and he's out there kind of trying to figure things out. And one day he discovers the remains of a shooting star, and he finds this object that gives him the ability to transform into this armored being. And from there on, his life changes. And 6 months down the road, as he's kind of figuring everything out, he's using his powers to stop, local crime and just doing little side adventures and stuff, trying to keep a low profile. Next thing you know, this alien shark bounty hunter ends up coming to his doorstep, and he has to defend himself and his mom. And, that kind of spins off into future volumes of stories. But yeah, it's going to be a fun ride. It's a throwback to a lot of like the early 90s Marvel's books I used to love. It's very much inspired by books like Darkhawk, Death's Head 2. I like those kind of weird, funky books as much as I love the Spider-Man and the X-Men. I was obsessed with Darkhawk. Darkhawk was my jam. Like, I used to love that character. I still do to this day. Anything he's in, I usually check out. So this is me kind of telling my own kind of updated version of that. Putting my own twist and my own story in it. It's just a fun ride. It's got a lot of interesting, I think, ideas. And, if everything works well, hopefully we'll see future volumes of this. Everybody who I've worked with has pretty much agreed to continue the project. And I have a lot of fun, cool side stories. I'm actually, I don't know if you've talked about it publicly, but your little idea for the digital anthology.
I did mention it on the public that I'm putting together something called Red Label promo comic, which is a digital, technically a digital preview that I'm putting together, so we can sell it for 99 cents on all digital platform to attract them to our Indiegogo. So putting like 5 to 10 page sample of books or stuff that you've done before, or a campaign that's coming, and we could try and attract more people from Comixology and Amazon and all those places.
Yeah, man, I think it's a great idea, and you'll be seeing a little original story right there
Mm-hmm.
by me. You know, so yeah, man.
Yeah, there's that.
Everybody,
Is that
like,
go?
no, I was just saying, all the links for all the projects are in the description, so you guys can go check them out at your leisure. Make it nice and easy for you. What were you gonna say, Sam?
Nothing. I was just gonna say I was gonna drop more info in February about it.
There we go. February. See, it's almost here, Sam. It's almost
Mm-hmm.
here. Like, all the stuff we talk about. The stuff
Everything's coming. Yeah.
yeah, you make a plan and you're like, oh, this is coming out in March. It's going on February. You're like, well, that's almost here. Like,
Yeah.
Now's the time stuff's gonna be happening, which is good, man. Like I said, it's gonna be that time. People are getting their Trump money. People are getting their tax money. So hopefully, people will come on, support. You got a lot of cool projects, a lot of cool ideas and IPs, and like I said, man, you're when you back these books, you're helping fund creators' dreams, man. And then we're trying to make it happen. Trying to give you some fun stories, some fun ideas. Trying to give you what's been missing in the mainstream, really, for the last couple of probably 5-10 years, easy. We seen I don't know if you guys saw that Women of Marvel art that they dropped on Twitter.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was not good. Not good at all.
Not really. It looked like shit. That Elektra pose sitting there is like they complain about the Spider Woman not being flexible enough to, or not being comfortable with that pose back in the days. Look at her sitting there. She can't even. She's not even stable. She's not even able to.
No, man, it's like I came up with that thread. It's like this is how Marvel celebrates their women. Like, come on, man. Like, look how they're drawing these women. The Storm. Can you imagine like Jim Lee drawing that?
Mhm.
John Myrne drawing freaking She-Hulk. Like, even like Frank Miller, like drawing like Elektra. Like.
It's like they don't even want to draw their women, which I mean, fair enough. I mean, if they do it wrong,
Yeah, man, it's crazy. And then you compare, you've seen the art from Sim, you've seen the art from other people. The kind of care, the kind of quality that's being put into these books. You're seeing tonight. You've seen, the art. Pablo Romero, you're under Contender. Like a lot of these guys are unknowns, but they're grinding away, and they're putting out some beautiful work. And it's like that's what's missing these days.
True.
Well, it's sort of like, at least for me, it's like, the industry passing these guys up. It's the dumbest decision they could make because now we got them.
Exactly. Like, hey, man, trust me. If you gave Sim, like, hey, Sim, it's Marvel. We want to do a cover celebrating the women of Marvel. You can draw Storm, Elektra, She-Hulk, whoever else is on that. Sim would just like spend the next week
Yeah.
just like in the darkness and pouring over his table, just like coming up with 100 poses and 100 like each woman would be in an intricate pose. Like he'd have this whole layout. He'd come back like in a beautiful mind, sketches everywhere.
Yep.
And then, like, you got these guys, like, the guy probably drew that up in, like, 5 minutes. He's like, oh, yeah, I'll get you something. here.
Yeah.
The
Everything's
same-
flat. Everything's like, dude.
it's awful.
Dude.
It drives me nuts, man. Like I grew up in the like reading those comics in the early to mid '90s, man. If I picked up a book, the women didn't matter what the comic was. Freaking even in like Superman, freaking what's her face?
The
Uh,
what?
Superman, the red haired
What's
chick
white?
that no, the red haired chick, Maxima.
Yeah, Maxima. Yep.
Maxima, beautiful, just like stunning. And you're like, you people want to see like the heroes buff, you know, like you don't see like Wolverine, you know, looking jacked and pissed off. You know, see Gambit looking badass, you know,
You know that
like
people look at at an obese man trying to jump from roof to roof like Batman, and they know it's not possible.
yeah, it is crazy, man. Like it doesn't ask, and it's not even about like you know these are superheroes, man. Superheroes, super villains. They want to be bigger than life. They want to be
Look, you're not supposed to be able. You're not supposed to be able to imagine yourself into them. You're not supposed to like. They're not supposed to be acting like you. You're supposed to be aspire to be like them. Just
yeah.
you know, it's like the idol, like the parent, the family member, or the businessman, or whatever, and what you want that you look up to. That's what it is. That's what the superheroes kind of give to people.
Oh, definitely.
It's an
Although
iconic. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that we should aspire to be like Wolverine, but
Fuck you.
Oh man, I wanted to be Hal Jordan, you know. That's what I wanted to be.
I don't think it's good to be an experiment that and a mutant that lives through all the wars and
No, but he's a character that lived through a lot of stuff, that has a lot of trauma, trying to be an honorable man and being a better man all the time. No matter if he gets violence and he wants to freaking hurt somebody's.
I've got nothing against leather jackets, but Harley Davidsons are annoying.
I prefer to like those bikes. I'm sorry.
I mean, me personally, the only way I'd get on a motorcycle is if I did have regenerative abilities. Because
yeah, you're kind of risking your own life with that.
yeah.
When I see people like they're just weaving through traffic and stuff, I'm like, damn, you must live life on the edge.
That's the thing. That's the bomb, Murray. Like if you look those Harley, like those type of choppers or regular bikes, you just sit on it and you ride, right? But the other ones are like those bombs, those ninjas or Kawasaki or whatever, and they just go nuts and go between cars and roll on one. You're like, dude, you guys are gonna kill yourself. I saw a few do it, dude. Like I
Yeah.
worked in security, and I I had family that worked in construction, and you're rolling down the street. You stop by the thing, and then you see a whole bunch of people going in the construction site, and you see a bike falling from. Yeah, that was not pretty. Somebody trying to roll on one wheel on the front and just end up in face first. That's not pretty neither. I had to clean that up. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it's pretty crazy, but like I said, their loss is our gain. We know how to make sure that the women are honored correctly.
Sorry, my kid came and asked a question.
Yeah, no problem. So yeah, guys, we're gonna start wrapping this up. First off, thank you for joining us. Like I said, please like and share. Why don't you let's go start signing off. Ben, where can they find you at?
Well, the main place to find me at right now is on Twitter. That would be at Knights Outlaw. Pretty simple. And yeah, sign up also if back the project. But I mean, even if you can't, at least sign up for the email list if you want to get updates, about what's going on.
Yeah, guys, go check it out. Like I said, very cool looking project, and Ben's a good dude, so go Check him out. Links in the description. Michael Beacon, where can they find you at?
All right, so you can find me on Twitter at the number 7 Legions Beacon, on Minds at Michael Beacon. When Parlor comes back up, Parlor at Michael Beacon. I'm on YouTube as Michael Beacon once again. And you can go to 7legions.com to learn more about 7 Legions universe and back 7 Legions on Indiegogo.
There we go. You ship right on demand, so very, very little wait time. And
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I forgot. I actually just started a Mines also.
there you go.
It's I believe it's at Fuse Boxer.
There you go.
Okay.
Then a follow. Actually, like I ditched the app from the store and I downloaded the one from the site. So mine has been running a lot better. So definitely, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. It's not perfect, but it's got potential.
Yeah.
So definitely, if you guys want to go check that out, I suggest downloading it directly because the corporate overlords don't like people to get spicy apparently.
Yeah. After getting used to Mines and growing to love it, I deleted my Facebook today.
No, really?
Yeah. No, anyone who I care to talk to on Facebook, I already have on other social media, and everyone else that's on there is like a SJW who I knew from college, who lost their minds. So
preaching to the choir right there. I mean, I deleted my Facebook, I think like a year or two ago, maybe longer.
Yeah.
I have to admit, mine's is great.
Yeah. And there are a couple people who I just be like, dude, get on Mines. I'm not gonna be here much longer. I was like, just get on Mines. I can't tell you enough. Get on Mines, dude.
Yeah, man, they're coming for the wrong thinkers. Sim, where can they find you at, brother?
You can find me on Minds, also on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble, and yeah, that's it. Under Simon Sympathy and Inkslayer. And go back to also the address. Don't forget to like, sub this channel, share the video. Let's get this channel with more subs. And same for everyone. Go back everybody's book.
Yep. Speaking of subs, what you guys can do is please sub to my Indie Wrestling Matters channel. I'm close to 6,000 subs. I think I'm 90 away.
Yeah, but it's about wrestling.
Yes. Independent pro wrestling. If you guys like it, there's a lot of videos on there you can go check out. It helps me out a lot. Yes, please sub to John Aces. We're here every Friday on the Pimp Your Project stream. We do the watch along stream on Sundays. This Sunday we're doing Office Space, so come hang out with us. You can go to Sim's Discord to check out the movie. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. I love Office Space. It's absolutely brilliant. It's been a while since I've seen it, so we will be taking the following Sunday off because that's launch day.
Really?
Yeah. I'll be doing streams all day, brother.
Okay. Could have picked a movie perfect for the launch.
Yeah. What is it?
I don't know. I said we could have. I don't have one in my mind.
See, don't tell me.
I would have said like watch Iron Man.
Yeah, nah. But yeah, we'll still be doing the Pimp Your Project stream. We'll still be streaming a lot. I'll probably be doing more solo or like group streams now that to promote the book on here. If I can't get on somebody else's channel, we'll get on my own. So we'll look to push the next month plus 2 months, whatever, and try and get this out, man. Thank you for all the support. And yeah, you can catch me on Twitter at Edwin Aces. On Minds at Drawing Aces. You can also follow my Drawing Aces. I think it's DA Comics group on Twitter. That's like the promo for Drawing Aces account. So yeah, guys, thank you for joining us tonight. It's been fun. You guys have a good one. Peace.